Well, hello, you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome. And a special welcome to all of you who've just recently joined the channel. It's very much appreciated. So, we now know that the Labour government, our overlords, as I'm going to refer to them from now on, are beginning to show their true colours. And some of the media are finally getting a general idea that things may not necessarily be quite as good as they were. So, let's share this article. Britain to suffer world's biggest exodus of millionaires as Labour takes power. This was 18 hours ago, and it was in the Telegraph. Britain is poised to suffer the world's worst exodus of millionaires amid fears Labour will increase wealth taxes. Now, the number of UK millionaires is expected to shrink by 17% between 2023 and 2028, according to Swiss investment bank UBS, which publishes research just days after Sir Keir Starmer's landslide victory. Its annual global wealth revealed that around 519,000 millionaires are expected to quit the UK over the period, which is the most pronounced drop of all the countries in its track. This will take the country's total tally to 2.5 million. In the Netherlands, the only other country expected to post a decline, although its drop is much smaller at 4%. By contrast, countries like Taiwan, Indonesia and Thailand are amongst the sharpest rises. Projection comes down to Britain's high earners fear a series of new wealth tax under Labour alongside a renewed crackdown on non-DOMs. However, Paul Donovan, the chief executive of UBS Global, said the reason for the drop went just beyond higher taxes. Mr. Donovan said, "There is a case of push and pull. Sanctions against Russia have caused a shift in population over time in this particular group. The non-dom status shift that the Conservative government implemented has also had a small effect." He added that the non-Indigenous millionaire population, which is constantly shifting, will be now looking for low tax locations. That is a function of pull factors like other countries like Dubai and Singapore. Mr. Donovan has also highlighted the UK has outsized number of millionaires, ranked only behind the US and China. Japan, France and Germany are projected to overtake the UK by 2028. Reports also found that Gen X and millennials are to inherit a record 74 trillion, that's 58 trillion pounds, from their parents and grandparents over the next 2 decades. The bank's annual wealth report has estimated a record of $83 trillion will be passed on over the next 20 to 25 years, with the vast majority of this being handed down to younger generations. It comes as baby boomers, those born between 1946 and 1964, are forming the wealthiest and one of the largest generations set to retire and enter old age. UBS's large chunk of wealth could be transferred within the next decade, with people aged over 75 holding nearly a fifth of the world's overall wealth and their life expectancy averaging 82 to 86 years, which means it will initially go to Gen X, who are currently 44 to 59. Mr. Donovan said for the first half of the 2025 period, it's going to be Gen X are going to benefit from this wealth transfer by and large. Towards the end of the 20-year period, you start seeing transfers from Gen X to millennials and to Gen Z. Total of $83 trillion is passed on, and UBS said 9 trillion, $7 trillion pounds, will be passed on intragenerationally, mainly to spouses, making up more than 10%. This means women will receive a significant wealth boost in later years of their lives as they tend to live longer, and there's often an age gap in marriages. So, surprise, surprise, because of Labour being in charge and them aiming for the wealthiest and the most the people with the most money, which is what I've been saying from the get-go, they'll just up and go away, which of course means that the money that they were going to get in tax is going to evaporate. Yeah. So that might work for a year or two, because Labour are literally mental. They are absolutely mental. And we'll do plenty more videos covering that. So there you go. Britain to suffer the world's biggest exodus of millionaires, thanks to Labour taking power. Excellent. Oh, what else could possibly go wrong? I mean, they've only been in the job 5 days. Any case, enough of that. I'm done. So, until the next one.
This once great nation, arrived here by time, but is crushed by